What's going on, everybody? Hey, I'm just jumping on here to do some barbs real quick. Gotta build speedups for the next zone. A lot of new updates that's going on. I saw the exchange speed up event, and the 4-to-1 ratio that I saw on there seemed really crazy. Like, I don't understand how. I don't know how they justified the 4-to-1 ratio. But I mean, in all, like, at least you'll be able to exchange some. I don't know if I'm going to be exchanging a lot, just for the simple fact that, like, I got a lot of stuff that I need to do. But when we go into KVK, I want to make sure that my crystal tech's all the way up. If I saw that there was more to exchange, or like a better exchange rate for the speed ups, I would totally do that. But as far as like what we actually have as far as offering for speed ups, I wouldn't do it. Well, at least not all of it. I'm gonna at least retain like maybe 100 days or something like that for each exchange. I mean, definitely getting more speed ups is definitely worth it. But I don't think it's like the greatest deal. I think it could be a lot better. You know, like when they did the Commander Exchange event, the Commander Exchange event was great. You could exchange it, and it seemed somewhat reasonable. But I really don't think it should be used in this sort of man. I think they could have done a lot better. Definitely could have done a lot better. Anyway, in this current KVK, what we did was we took this Arena of Vitality, and then the Arena of Vitality is based off occupation time. So when you have this occupation time, it builds over a period of time. Currently, we're at level 2. So the longer you occupy it, the better off you are. Each level can be generated to kind of build up in what you already have. So that way you can, when you guys get into there, your healing speed and your hospital capacity. If you guys click on this little eye here, the longer you have, so if you have this for 50 hours, your healing speed is plus 20%, your hospital capacity is plus 20%. And so occupying this is probably the best thing done if you do it like really early, making sure everybody switched over. We kind of had a delay in ours because we have one kingdom in here that's kind of like real slow to respond. And not a lot of active leadership, which kind of like if your leadership's not very active, then I wouldn't really want to be there. I mean, our leadership's on pretty much all the time. We have different guys that we rotate different time zones. I don't sleep very often, but I'm on here quite a bit, just for like the simple fact that you need to constantly be doing something in order to get maximum effect of what you're doing. But when I do my barbs, I'm gonna be doing my barbarians either grouping or chaining, depending on what I feel comfortable with. I mean, if you feel comfortable with just doing grouping, I mean, you're still getting to, like, if you're attacking one barbarian and 2 additional barbarians come at you, when you're grouping, you're getting a 3-to-1 percentage on your AP. So when you're doing the 3-to-1 percentage, you're still getting maximum effect for your AP. And by doing that, you're going to generate a lot of speed ups for and crystal tech for what you're doing. So I got 20 here, 20 there, 20 there. So eventually it does add up. It just takes a lot longer to do. But that's just the way I do it. And sometimes I run 2 different marches. So I'll run like an Ethelfled and I'll run Zooge. So then when I run these 2 together, I can group a lot more barbarians a lot quicker. Just for the simple fact that like sometimes I just don't have a lot of time. But my primary, what I do is CC and then Hera, and that generally lasts a pretty long time. In KVK it lasts a lot less, but I mean generally speaking, that's because the barbarians are a lot stronger. So, and this new activation of seal of the realm. Love it, man. You just keep activating it all day long and you get like the special effect on it. It's pretty cool. And then this one, I just got this one. This one's +5 for infantry. And then it is +5% gathering. So 5% defense, 5% gathering. Great. I mean, if you're an infantry player, that's where you want to go. I was an infantry player, kind of like when I first started, and then I kind of like shifted out, just because the simple fact that like cavalry is a lot quicker, and you can move on the field a lot quicker, and kind of move around a little bit, and that way you don't get kind of targeted as much. Next zone, let's see, when is the next zone? I save everything on my other device too, so let's see. Got the next zone. So we got another dark altar on Friday, believe, and then another pass. Our pass is on Monday, 7/7. So I'll be off on that day, which is great because then I can kind of live stream everything. during that next zone fight, so it should be pretty interesting. This next zone fight, if we don't win this next zone fight, so we got pushed out of here. They're gonna fortify this area, so we can't really build into there because they want that extra percentage. And these guys got pushed out of here. So then it's us against these guys right here. And then we'll fight in this area. So if we don't push them out of here and we don't win this zone, then it's literally going to be all chaos in this zone 7. No, zone 9. I'm sorry. So there'll be 2, 2, and then 2. So it's going to be 2v2. The whole, this is zone 9. It's going to be utter chaos. So we're going to try real hard to push them out of that zone. Just because of the simple fact that like we just don't want to deal with it. And zone 10 will be a lot easier. But they seem pretty significantly strong. So, I mean, we'll see if we're able to push them out of there. Just for the simple fact that, like, when we had the altar fight or the Dark Runes, it was pretty significant work in order to push them out. We did succeed. We were able to push them out. We just have to make sure that we have maximum amount of people online for when we do that next zone. But so far lately, I mean, we've had a ton of new improvements. We got the new Archer commander that came out was absolutely freaking awesome. Still haven't finished maxing them out. I'm just gonna run my Zooge. And yeah, I mean, but we haven't gotten the new crystal technology. Again, like I keep beating a dead horse all the time, but I really think that like if they got rid of crystal tech, they would have a ton more players. A ton more players. Because it's constantly something you have to buy and like you never really like finish. It's like you constantly have to redo it all the time. And it just gets old. It gets really boring and really old in order to keep doing the crystal tech. And just players just don't want to do it. So I think that they leaned more towards infantry, cavalry, archer commanders, even garrison commanders. Maybe leadership. Maybe if they did like an improvement where, I don't know, let's say you brought your city hall up an extra 5 levels or something like that. You know, so that way you didn't take so many deads, or you would have reserves. Because you know your hospitals fill, you know, if you push the extra 5 up for your city hall, and then also your hospitals go up an extra 5. I don't know. To me, it's just like really like monotonous, because I think that like if they did that, then I think players would be better off in the long run. In order to just like maximum efficiency. Now, I remember a long time ago when we used to play, we were constantly playing on the field, and like my marches would last forever, like absolutely, like you just nonstop, just fighting all the time, and you didn't really have to come back all the time. Now you have to like constantly send troops back to the field, and it just gets really old. And then they did do the new instant teleporting thing or whatever, which is kind of cool, but in the same fact that like you constantly have to keep refreshing or putting new troops on the field, it just gets kind of boring. I still got to do my bashing quest too. Oh, that was good. And then we had a friend or whatever coming to town, so we're trying to hang out with a friend. But kingdom management comes into play. You really got to be on the field. We finished all building all our flags for this zone, but we usually do that pretty quick. And the reason why we do that pretty quick is because the quicker you build your flags, like we're done in this zone. I don't think we're doing anymore. These guys still have to build more. PA still has to build more. But the reason why we do it is because so then we can recoup our crystal tech, our crystal stock. So currently we have 2.1 million. So if we can get that up to back up to 5 before the next zone starts, which we were pretty fully stocked, and before we start jumping into the zone, then we'll be better off for the next zone. Well, we still have some like different things to kind of sort out, I guess you could say. Like who's crystals, who, or whatever. I just don't really sweat it, man. Like a lot of people get like real touchy about it. Like some people just, I've called some other kings out on stuff like that because they were like trying to push us out, and it's just not fair to the players or whatever, especially based off activity level. Like having one alliance that's constantly put in there, but yet their activity low is really bad. If you see something like that, just call it out, man, because like it's just not fair to the other players, man. Especially the ones that are more active. You have a more active kingdom, more responsive leadership, then they're gonna constantly be answering stuff. And we got young guys too. I'm 39 going on 40. But we got some young guys that are interested in playing and interested in learning, which I really try to encourage that, just because like that it can be extremely helpful with some of the other players when they're jumping in there and they want to do stuff and help and learn. It just helps with the overall kingdom management. Some of these kings that are like constantly doing everything themselves, like, dude, you're just killing yourself. Like you must have zero life. Zero life. Let's see what else. I never finished this all under heaven. It just wasn't worth it, man. It was just a waste of my time. Some people finished it or whatever, but I didn't finish it because it just wasn't worth it, man. But I still unlocked the new commander, and I was able to do the things that I needed to do for that event. So it was just like it was extremely monotonous. Like it was a cool concept, but like I think definitely feel like it needs a lot more improvement, just because of the simple fact that like it took so much freaking time. And when it takes that much time, like that's time is valuable, man. Like if you actually want to be playing and stuff, then they need to decrease that. I mean, but players have lives. That's time you're taking away from players' families. It's time you're taking away from players' friends. You know. But anyways, I mean, I guess I'm just like constantly rambling on, but it's like beating a dead horse. But the developers, they're making a big change. They're changing things. If you want active players on there, then you need to do some stuff. But they're making huge improvements. I mean, overall, I think they need to offer more Yeah, Mats and Goldheads are calling my name in the KBK shop. Yeah, I know, Midori. Midori, you're the young little son, man. But that's we're doing good, man. I mean, we're making some changes. Goldheads, and materials, definitely needed to be added in more. I think personally. And let's see if I can find it more crystal or gems. Need to find some more gems. Let's see. Let's see. I'm constantly getting gems because, like, with my farms, I get the resources, and then with my main account, I've just been getting gems. I don't see any right now. Don't see any. No. Maybe I'm blind. Maybe I just don't see it. Who knows, man? If you guys, if you guys want to know some more info on this KVK, feel free to chat me or comment. Let's see if I can do this one. I'm gonna just chill and do some barbs, man. I mean, forts are cool and everything, but like, barbs are where it's at, man. Especially with the update. Yeah, I know you get the alliance chests or whatever, but like, if you really look at it, like, now you're getting materials too. You know, like, here I got two. I got four, two. Especially if you need to make equipment. I need to make equipment. I need to do. I finally got the drum. I'm not gonna refine a bunch of stuff. I finally got the drum. Still need to get some more. 30, 30, 40. It just costs so much to get accessories, equipment. Once I get all my accessories done, I think I need like two, two accessories, and then I'll just start refining everything. I got a ton of equipment, blueprints. I can unlock these and add it to what I need to. Ooh, what was that? No, that's not what I want. Oh, and then you get gems from barbs too, man. That's great. And then for these blueprints, like for VIP, what I usually do is I just buy them and then sell them. So I got 255 right now. And then I just go in to my alliance shop, and then I go to sell. Like, I got 315, I can sell them and still make some alliance credit. 630, I got 44,000. That's pretty good, dude. And then I sell everything that's blue or green. Purple, I'll keep some, but I really don't keep any of that stuff. And then I came out with this idea, man. It was kind of cool. It's kind of cool for the game developers. So we had this idea of creating like an equipment or like an accessory or something, and then it would have taunts. And then what it would do is it would be like it would taunt the barbarians, and then so like yeah, your AOE kind of like your AOE like attracts the barbarians, but you have to be pretty specific. But if they have like a piece of equipment or like, see, I'll show the AOE here. If you have a piece of equipment that constantly like sends a pulse out, you know that this is your only radius for attracting barbarians to fight you. But if you have like if they made like a piece of equipment or something that constantly like sent out a pulse, so that like as you're marching, you would constantly attract barbarians. I think it would be kind of cool, and I think it would save a lot of time, and you would use a lot less AP, and so then you can focus most of your AP that you're trying to save up on forts, and so that way it would be beneficial for both the player and the alliance. And you didn't really have to worry about it too much because like you're constantly have to like worry about saving. Oh, I found gems. You constantly have to worry about like saving your AP or your extra AP for when you get to KVK or pre KVK. So definitely a cool idea. I'm gonna recommend that to the game developers. Next time they ask for me, they send out these like emails every so often, and they just ask for recommendations or ask for what we thought of the improvements or ideas, and definitely gonna shoot that one out there because that's a cool one, man. Not really a game developer myself, but I mean, definitely, I think it would be overall improvement for the player experience, I guess you would say. The player experience is where it's at, man. Because like, if the players aren't getting a good experience, like how do you how are they gonna you know have a good quality gaming life? I guess you would say. But a lot of the stuff takes a lot of work, man. Ooh, let's shoot off my thing because I think it's cool. Some dudes, Midori told me it was a waste of credits or whatever, Jade. And I told him, yeah, man, but it gives me some amusement. Just amusing, yes. Who knows, man. I'm gonna go out for some Korean barbecue or Japanese barbecue tonight. Sounds pretty delish, man. I should probably get. Should I go healing or should I go training? I think I'm gonna go healing. I think I'm definitely gonna go healing, man. I'm gonna change my settings. Real quick. I'm going to my microphone settings. Let's see. I can feel the pulse from the east to the west. Every voice in the crowd. We are truly blessed. Through the storms and the waves, we'll rise with the sun. No mountain too high, we'll get it done. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Still messing with my new microphone, man. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Probably need to send out some more barbs, huh? I don't have any more to sell, man. I'm already done with that, most of that event. I'm just buying, I bought all the main stuff, I'm just buying the resources. Now, let's see if that kind of fixes me a little bit better. I gotta find some more stuff, man. Sometimes it could just be real monotonous doing some of this stuff. Gems. Baby, I got too many gems, but like, you can never have enough gems, man. It was like something like the last time I was in, I got rallied. I just like instant healed everything. I guess I could do my freaking. I like to do these all at the same time. Bars. Gives me all the gems I need, and I don't have to keep doing them all the time. I end up with a lot. Let's do them all at once. Usually keep like one or two in case I need to do an event or something like that, or like bastions. And then that way I don't really have to keep worrying about it. And sometimes you start fighting and stuff, man, you're just like, Coming to this big gap here. What is going on? And then like a lot of people, I don't know. Like a lot of people, you they think that you have to like collect these, but you don't. They just automatically go into your bin. Bro, thanks, man. Gotta drink some water. Let's see what else I got in here. Anything else in here I gotta open? I think that's it, man. I think that is all. Probably do these and then I'll probably jump off and I'll probably start another session. I'll probably just start another barb session. It just seems like there's a lot of extra time in this KVK, man. I don't know. Like, I know Shadow was saying some stuff the other day, and I know um, Dirte was saying a lot of stuff the other day. It just gets so boring. Like, I get it, people need, like, downtime in between, but, like, there's- like this, you don't do anything. Where the heck is it? You don't really do anything with it. Like, it just sits there. You just occupy it, and it builds time, and it builds occupation perks or whatever, but dude, and then we got I think that's when does friggin' fight? So this is I guess in about a day, right? Was that Wednesday? Yeah, tomorrow. So tomorrow at 20. Man, that's a late one, dude. It's gonna be a late one, bro. I got two more left. Tuesday night, man. Shit, I was thinking it was Tuesday already. Who wants to go out and eat some Korean barbecue, man? All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. So I forget how much each one is, but nice. Next level is upgraded. Weapon Whiz upgraded to 11-1. Oh, let's see that one. I should have clicked on the view. Yeah, the maximum level. Grants coalition member more elite points. Yeah, get some more tokens. And I got this microphone, but I don't know if I really like it. Anyways, chat. I'm gonna end this one, and I'll probably restart another one here in a little bit because I got some time in between Korean barbecue and now. So y'all just keep on hitting on and fighting them people. If you guys need anything, just comment. I'll try to respond if you guys need anything. Got any questions? But for now, I'll be ending this one, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.